Mitch Bolli Firesmith here, joined by a
Wiener.
bunch of other people, including Fishy, who loves to say wiener, and we've got a couple other fun things. I did change a little bit of
Cock
a
and ball
content
torture
warning.
on the list tonight.
I added significant profanity and vulgarity to our list because, we are a little vulgar
It's
here.
fishy.
Um,
Immature.
well, it's not just Fishy. Come on.
No, that's true.
Like Hermit was just sending around PNAR stuff. So Fishy,
Oh,
thank you much for
Oh,
the
don't bring it up.
37 months.
Yeah. It's 95% me, okay?
Oh, just 90.
I won't argue it. This is a Father's Day stream. Happy Father's Day to everyone who is a father, and if you're not a father, call your father.
Unless he's dead.
Then pray for them.
Then pray for him. Yes.
there you go.
See, you can call them even if you don't have a phone.
Hey, Daddy, happy Daddy's Day.
Seance.
237s. My God, you guys are amazing. Now, we ended, I think, almost at the end of the session of the book that should have been done in a day. But again, we do not call ourselves the Keepers of Chaos for nothing. We're a little chaotic. And I got to actually play that role to the point where Cash kind of apologized to me for some of his actions in the past. But,
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I'm sorry. Again, I'm
um,
sorry.
but yes, welcome in. This is going to be a shorter stream than normal. We're almost at the end of this session, and then we're going to start talking about the next session, which is kind of a triple threat of a session. It's my 4-year streamiversary. It's my actual birthday. It's Shroom's birthday, Jeff. It'll be his birthday. He may not be able to join us. He might be busy, but we'll find out. And it will be a Pride stream. I am getting drag makeup done. I am going to be doing the entire session in drag. And there will be alcohol involved, just as there always is with me on these streams.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do a female voice as well, or?
I am going to do a drag voice.
Oh,
Oh.
Can we
God.
get a little
That's
preview?
even
Can we get a
I
little
have
preview?
not gotten to that yet. I was still trying to
Oh.
master Char today. I got to get that one taken care of.
Okay.
I have a couple thoughts. I need to run some things by myself in front of a mirror before I bring it to the world.
You need to have a catchphrase as well, you know?
I am also still trying to figure out a name other than Bolly Firesmith. I will be coming in as something else.
Balls fire.
fireballs.
There you go.
Fireballs.
Fireballs.
Bam, 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 bam.
Fireballs.
Dun, 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 dun. I
think
don't
you
know
already got your
how good
drag
of a
name.
drag name Fireballs would be, because, drag name.
Fire
What-
boobs.
And there will be donation goals that I'm putting up to hit certain things, hot sauce, other things that I'm still working on in the background. However, I will be in a fashioned wig for the whole session, and beginning of it, I will be getting my makeup done by my ever-loving daughter, um, who has done my makeup for my last 2 streamiversary streams.
Would you
Can
like
I
the rest?
request a Carolina Reaper challenge?
Carolina Reaper challenge. I'll see if I can find one. I think I
Okay.
have some sauce upstairs that I could do. I think it's Reaper sauce.
Yeah, but sauce is milder than the actual.
I know.
Yeah, so.
I can see if I can get the Carolina sucker.
Or that.
I think that's you
now,
when you eat it.
I do have Carolina beans.
Oh.
The hot beans. I do have Carolina
Okay.
beans, and I do know for a fact they're like eating molten lava.
Beans, beans, the
That would
musical
work then.
fruit. The more you
The
eat,
last
the
the
more
last
you
time
toot.
I ate one
The
of
more
them,
you toot, the
my
better
mouth
you feel.
watered for 30 minutes.
Right, yeah.
Oh.
It
So
was
eat
bad.
your
That
beans at
Put that on
every
the board
meal.
for the donation goals then.
Yeah, definitely get that on. Um, I'll probably put it after the other thing if I can get the other thing. But that aside, I am just a player today, so I am going to turn it over to our host at the top, the hostess with the mostest, DM Hermit.
Yeah.
Sup,
Hermit, are you
guys?
holding a Tesseract?
I'm holding an ice cube. For
Ah,
for for those of you who have mental illness like me, get one of these squishy guys. It cures all of your ailments. If you
Does
wow,
just
it
what
come
a
in
push
shape of a
it.
pitch.
cock?
And we are
It,
not sponsored by Nice Cube, just as a
but
note.
if they would like to sponsor,
I,
um,
I will
They
welcome
could.
any sponsors who want to
that would be
sponsor.
great. Yeah,
I will buy 69 of them if they make a pink one in shape of a wiener.
they do make like a banana shaped one that looks like a
Mm.
banana, but
Does it have balls?
Close enough.
you could get two strawberries and tape them on.
Yeah, deal.
But
Wouldn't it be
it's very
cherries?
enjoyable.
Strawberries are kind of like strange shaped for.
I don't know what your balls are shaped like, Bolly, but I do know what my balls are shaped like. So
This is part of
anyway,
the
This
session.
is
Oh
why I
God.
added significant profanity and vulgarity. I should have probably done sexuality as well, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah, because we're so hot.
I'm not allowed to change it from everyone audience, but I can add like content classifications because Twitch is weird like that.
Mm.
Apparently, I just don't stream enough to be able to tell people, be careful of this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm
What?
hoping this all comes. Let's see, we got Fishy subbed. Cash. Yours didn't come up. 33 months. Thank you. And if it did, I didn't notice. Um,
Thanks, man. Appreciate you too. It's
I
nice.
am going
Thanks.
to add that. We are now at 10. So the next session that we're going to have fighting in, which will not be the June 29th session, it'll be the session after that, because this 29th session is the prep for the start of season 3. You are in season 3, everyone. We will be starting with at least 10 chaos spins.
Holy shit.
Damn.
And it depends how today and the 29th goes. It may go
1
crazy.
million chaos streams.
It'll be so many chaos stream
So
things
many
that we
chaos
won't
spins,
even be
everyone will
able.
be godly.
Or
No, I
not.
think
Or, or
we'll be dead.
kittens.
We won't even be able to start the session or the campaign.
I will be right back.
So,
Okay.
while Fishy steps out, Ol Wes, let's turn it over to DM Hermit and get a quick recap, and then we'll do some intros. Wump will be in a little late today if they can make it. We'll find out. And unfortunately, Betty B was not able to make it today. She's feeling a little under the weather, so all the love is going out to her, and hoping that she, gets better and feels better soon.
Thank you very much for that wonderful intro, Balls Fire. So today I'm gonna just do a really quick recap of the two sessions that we've had prior to this. This campaign is called We Be Heroes? Question mark, and is centered on a group of goblins that have decided to degoblinify their ways and become more kind, caring, compassionate, and not, keep their children in cages anymore. A big part of this is due to worship of a sun god that is brought about light and laughter within this little goblin community. So this group here, we've got Olwes, Betty B, Trek, Shroom, Wump, Char, and Spark are all members of this community and have played different roles, as you will see or have seen in the previous sessions. Essentially, what is happening here is a pretty classic D&D conundrum of we're running low on food, and there's some sort of evil afoot. The evil in this case is a wonderful group of undead amassing in the south, north, east, or west? North?
I think it was the north.
Thanks.
It was the north.
Somewhere nearby, and has been impacting the ability for these goblins to forage and to farm. Not that they're particularly good at farming, because their book learning is a little on the lax side. So these adventurers have gone off and are trying to recruit a small band of paladins that are in a sort of nasty situation themselves, cornered by this undead army. They're going to sneak them back through the cave that they just went through themselves in order to flee from the undead and hopefully be able to resettle in a place where they can live and prosper. I thought that it would be kind of fun. Usually, we do like a character intro where people say a little bit about their character or like say a fun event that happened in a previous session. But I thought it'd be kind of fun if we did today like a little different thing where other people have to introduce the characters and
Jesus.
do
Oh
like
fuck!
a most likely to. I don't know if you guys are familiar, like a high school,
The
like
yearbook.
yeah, like a yearbook most
Oh,
likely
God.
to. Like Hermit, myself, like I would be most likely to join a cult, something like that. So I figure we could go around once Old Wes is back, and everybody else can put forward some ideas of what the most likely to would be. Especially since these characters themselves are pretty moony, intentionally so. Um, so we'll just wait a second for Old West to come back, and then we'll go around and do that.
So wait, we got to do one for everyone in the group. So like, Bonnie would have to do one for each of us, and then
No,
Jeff would have
so
to do one for each of us.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, well, actually, we could start with you, Spark, and then
Oh,
everybody
good.
can put forward if they have a good idea for what Spark would be most likely to, they can put that forward, and then we can do a quick vote and decide. And I'll
Oh,
write these down.
prom king. Most likely to be prom king.
Most likely to be prom king. Okay.
Yeah, that
Um,
gets 10 votes. 10 spark points for that.
Mm,
Mm.
mm,
I know Char would probably put forth that Spark would be the most likely to not let Char die.
to not let
Because
Char die.
he is the only one who has shown any compassion towards Char.
Cool.
Literally, the
Yeah,
only one.
yeah.
Everyone else, Shroom is totally aloof.
Hi.
Trek is a grumpy old man, and old Wes is too busy with Betty.
Mhm.
Maybe a most likely to run for political office.
Oh, well,
Nice.
That seems to go in line with not let Char die. Someone
Mhm.
who's reliable, a bit of a party leader.
Man
I
of the people.
might add to it that Spark might be the most likely to take over the tribe.
Most likely to be the next leader. Okay. I like that.
Yes.
Take over the tribe hostily or non-hostily?
Yes.
That's up for debate.
Yes is the answer to
Sure.
that.
Yes. Yes is the
Yes.
answer. Yes.
One of
Okay.
them.
So all hands in
Those are
favor
both
of
options.
most likely to take over the tribe?
In
Great.
favor?
I
My hand
win!
is up.
You have
Over
won Dungeons and
the
Dragons. Congratulations.
Don't
tribe.
The
say
first
that. My
person to
wife
ever
will
do it.
think it's actually able to be won.
All right. Char, you're next. Guys,
Oh.
what do you think Char is most likely to do?
Most likely to burn his own foot.
Yeah,
Most likely to
gonna
burn
say
us all.
burn his face off.
Burn his face off.
Burn everyone else but himself.
Burn everyone else but himself.
Charges like fire.
Yes, he does.
Commit unintentional arson.
Never unintentional.
Join the
Maybe
Firemen's
intentional
Brigade.
arson.
Intentional,
unintentional.
unintentional.
Intentional.
But that would be
Always
the
intentional.
shameful thing that it wasn't intentional.
Mm-hmm.
Char's the type of goblin that to get like a magnifying glass and burn bugs with it with the sun.
Char no use magnifying glass. Char just burn.
Char is the most likely to.
Burn.
Now, I will say Char does have the ancestry feat burn it, so kind of goes
So
in
Char is the
line.
most likely to burn it.
There you go.
How's that?
Yeah,
Yep.
sorted.
Guess it fits.
And people may interpret what they will. Wump
Fireballs.
is that is your balls fire is your new name. So
True.
Wump is not here, but I think we can still do this for her.
I don't.
What?
Wump was asleep
Womp
in
is
the
most
cave.
likely to get arrested for a
Oh,
DUI.
right.
Wump is
Most
the most likely to lose all of their money due to gambling.
Okay. Most likely
They're
to
a gambling addict, and their two favorite things to do, from what I've gathered in the sessions, is sleep and gamble.
Yeah.
get knocked off by a loan shark.
Maybe fall asleep during gambling and then lose all her money because
Most-
she fell asleep.
Most likely to get in debt with the mafia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Accidental as well.
Goblins
Yeah.
actually have the Gothia, not the Mafia.
The Garfia. All
Sorry.
right.
The Gothia.
Love it.
They're really angsty. It just went
Sounds,
back
sounds like
He's-
a group of divas.
He's a member of the Godfather.
The Godfather.
He is the Godfather.
He is the God, most likely to become the Godfather.
Godfather. Yeah,
Oh,
done.
good for
yes.
that. That's a winner.
Yeah.
To become the Godfather. Amazing. All right. Shroom. Most likely
Most
to get
likely to
high.
end up in
I was gonna say not to be.
end up in an insane asylum.
I was gonna say not to be vile, but most likely to get his pecker stuck in a tree.
That's some hardwood on some hardwood. If you know what I mean.
So that's what they mean with morning wood.
He was caught stroking the elm.
Most likely to be caught stroking the elm.
I mean,
Most likely to get high off his own supply.
There you go.
Most likely to. I think most likely to get a
Burn
DUI
it.
is more likely.
No, because that would imply that he'd actually be skilled enough to get a license.
That's fair. Most
point.
likely
I
to
mean,
get
you
caught
don't need a
driving without a
license
license.
to drive, you know.
Yeah, most likely to get a fake ID.
Yeah.
And it's just a leaf with like little crackers in
McLovin.
it.
Room.
Also
McLovin.
misspelled.
Yeah.
From.
And Mug with MK and then
McShroomin.
LOFN. McShroom. Oh, it could be
25.
fun guy.
Organ donor.
From Hawaii.
Most likely to change his name to Shroomy McShroomface.
There you go.
That works too. I think McShroomin might have to be in that. I'm
Definitely.
just-
Almost definitely.
McShroomin the fun guy, yeah. Definitely have
Most-
to throw in the
Heyo.
dad jokes. That was a good call,
Most-
Jeff.
most likely to
Become McShroomin.
become McShroomin or do a super bad impression of McShroomin. I don't know.
With who?
It's a movie reference. Have you guys seen Superbad?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, obviously Cash has because he made the joke, but there's a 15-year-old kid who gets a fake ID that says his name is McLovin, and he's
that
from
one.
Hawaii,
Yeah, okay.
and
I
he's
wasn't
like
sure what
25,
the
and he
name was.
looks like he's 12, and it's very funny.
Shroom's most likely to become an R&B singer from Ireland.
Okay, most likely to become an R&B singer from Ireland.
Yeah.
Could be. So many
Okay.
good options, guys. Where do we?
Which one do you choose?
I mean, I really like the sound of most likely to be caught stroking the elm tree. It just
His elm.
has some grit.
And it plays a little more into the canon of Shroom.
I mean, it is
All in
already
favor?
a canon.
Yeah.
Okay. Most likely to get
Head's not listening.
caught stroking
His elms.
So stupid.
His
his
elm friend.
Is it my tree?
elm.
Oh, already.
What's your friend?
All right.
It's your friend's tree. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Trek. What are you most likely to do?
Uh,
Kick an orphan? I don't know.
Kick an orphan.
Die of an old age.
not use his power because someone didn't say his name.
Most
Need
likely to
hearing aids.
refuse to
Most
heal
likely to
anyone.
need hearing aids.
Most likely
Most
to
likely
go
to
on
kill
casting
Char.
as fake Yoda.
Most likely to get stuck in a retirement home.
Most likely to get stuck in a
Oh.
retirement home. Most likely to get stuck in a revolving door, more like it.
Or lose his walking stick.
That's it. That's it. Revolving door. Revolving door. Revolving door.
I like the revolving door.
Revolving door.
I'll go with that.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Okay. Revolving door. Okay.
Good.
See, I would also probably go with Punch a Puppy.
That's probably how he got stuck in the revolving door.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining just continually walking in a revolving door, not
With
knowing.
the walker, just
We're getting like pushed by the wall.
goddamn wrong.
This is a goddamn long hallway.
And yes, this is normal for us, everyone, if you're just tuned
Never
in.
ending, it is.
Oh, fuck off.
all right. Betty B is most likely
To get
To
to
watch
pregnant
her husband
underage.
do dumb shit.
watch her husband do
underage.
dumb
Watch him
shit.
die.
Underage
Pregnancies.
pregnancy. Is she underage?
Underage pregnancy.
No.
No.
To get caught riding the cock.
Well,
She's
I
doing
mean,
that today. She's riding it into
she's
the
doing that
sunset.
right
There you
now,
go.
so
Yep.
Most likely to fall for a crypto scam. No, that's Ol Wes.
Yeah.
what? What?
Ah.
most likely to have
Just woke up. Ah.
a large sex toy collection. Ah. Most likely to
Yeah, I need water.
I'm exhausted. We haven't fucking started yet. I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
We're almost done. We're almost
And
done.
I had a nap.
We're just getting our creative juices flowing. We're getting our creative juices
Okay.
flowing. Okay. Betty B
Most
is
likely
most likely
to-
to
Wake up always.
Orally.
Yes.
Okay, that
I mean,
That's my vote.
That's my vote.
I mean,
Most likely to wake up almost orally.
okay, what about there's a fun speech and debate term for someone who is really good orally. They're a cunning linguist. Folly gets
Why am-
it.
Why am I not getting it? I'm not getting it.
Folly gets
Cunnilingus.
it. Have you guys?
Maybe I'm not English enough. I don't get it.
Cunning.
There's a term.
Oh. Oh.
Clip
Yeah,
it!
but
Someone
that's
clip it!
That's gotta be
Someone
thicker,
clip
please.
it now!
Make it a
Clipping
gift.
it.
Someone clip it.
It. So anyway, I think that would be a clever one for Betty B. Most likely to be a cunning linguist.
Cunning linguist.
I think
Sure.
I'm gonna
Yep.
need a towel today because I'm sweating.
Already. Damn.
It's just
All
started.
in favor.
All in favor.
I'm going 2 hands on that one.
To be a cunning
To be or not to be.
linguist.
My stomach
And
hurts,
y'all in the
guys.
comments can sound off what you think that means.
Ah.
Okay,
Other
and then
than Mr. Pollich, who wanted us to have some viewers. I banned him.
Oh, great.
He's banned.
Good.
Old
Away with you.
That's the first bot
West.
I've had in forever, so something's working.
Ol West is most likely to
I don't know.
Wake up his wife orally.
Get woken up orally.
He is the
Yeah.
most. He is the most likely
To fuck in a
to
bush.
ask other people to ride his cock.
Yeah.
Because
to
every
get his
single
cock
session,
ridden.
he asks
That
someone
is
to mount
true.
his cock.
Yes.
That is true. I
Catherine,
do want people
Most
on my
likely to
cock.
get pregnant.
I like that. That's funny.
I mean,
Ol West is most likely to get pregnant.
Now
I
I'm
mean,
just
from,
thinking
from
of
all
Arnold
the characters here.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of Arnold Schwarzenegger now. I have nothing to wear.
All right. Let's vote for. Are we going for
1 sec.
most likely to get his cock ridden or most likely to get pregnant?
Pregnant.
I think they're both the same thing.
I'm going with pregnant.
Let's go Prego.
Yep.
To get
Okay.
Keep it
preg
original.
prefnat. Okay.
Pregnant.
Prejante.
Cash.
Can get
I'm gonna add that to the YouTube now. Don't worry.
Bolli the linguist.
I'm
All
very
right.
linguistic.
Show that one to your wife, Bolli. Wink. Anyway,
And
now
I'll
that
get
we have
punched.
now that we have solved the burning question of
absolutely.
what are we all
Balls
most
fire.
likely to do? Ball fire. So yeah, I'll just read these off real quick. Sparker's most likely to take over the tribe. These started really tame. Char to burn it. Wump to become the Gobfather. Shroom to get caught stroking his elm. Trek to get stuck in a
There goes
revolving
Daniel.
door. Betty B to be a cunning linguist. And Ol West to get pregnant.
It just went downhill. It started out, yeah, with tame, and then it ended up with that.
Oh,
The last two.
Oh, that sums up this stream really. It starts off 10, but it just goes fucking downhill really quickly.
really quickly.
On
Oh
that
my
note,
god.
On that note, diving right back into the session now that everybody has been reintroduced by their most likely twos.
just
a
as
little-
a note, that intro took us 26 minutes.
That's kind of. So I knew that we had less content for today, so that's why I thought we could do this fun little game ahead of time. Because this should be a pretty quick session. You guys are almost to the end
Oh,
of We Be Heroes.
So,
So
Okay.
think.
Let's finish it.
the dragon appears.
You
And
know this
then-
fruit, right?
you have
me
47
off.
different enemies that you have to fight and 62 puzzles. Okay. So you guys have exited. You guys have exited this cave, through which you have explored both forwards and backwards, and have seen everything that it has to offer, including running away from one of the enemies, because one of you decided to venture off on their own using only a rope and sheer
All right, look, we're not here
willpower.
to call names, okay? Just
I
okay,
didn't
guys.
say a name. I didn't say a name. You're the one that piped up, man.
Actions.
Um,
I mean, yeah.
Char did help.
Damn it.
so
Damn it. It was Char.
you you have popped.
Thank you, Char.
You've popped out of the side of this tunnel, which leads through the caves, knowing that this is a secret pathway through which you can guide the paladins if they believe you or are convinced by you, back to the goblin village from which
Mhm.
you may depart and restart your lives elsewhere. Um, the tunnel opens to the surface on the wall of a lightly wooded V-shaped valley that runs more or less north to south. The northern end terminates where the surrounding hills meet, while the southern end opens onto broad plains. Not far to the southeast, from the tunnel entrance, stands a wall of sharpened wooden poles. Within this roughly made palisade, many knights move about, some atop ferocious looking horses. Ferocious looking horses.
From the
Horse
Anyway,
cock?
yeah.
Anyone up for a
the
horse cock?
sounds of metal being worked and the smells of cook fires are noticeable even from a distance.
Ooh.
What do you all do? You have now popped out of your tunnel and you are looking at the group of knights that you have been searching for. They have not noticed you yet.
How far away are we from this encampment?
Let's see. You are about 300 feet from it.
Oh, okay.
So like a 2-minute walk.
Sure.
How many long leg with us?
You currently?
Yeah.
You did not go back and fetch your friend
Ooh.
from from her house. You just ran away.
Okay.
So none.
0. Okay.
0. Yes.
Big horse?
Big horse? Yes, there are big horses. Oh, and because you guys have successfully found the knights, Betty B gives old Wes a quick kiss on the cheek and then licks him up the side of his face, to be more characteristic. Hops onto
Cock.
Katrina,
Cock. Christina.
Christina, Olive, Catherine, and rides back through the tunnel to go alert the goblins in the village that you guys will be on your way soon with the knights.
Aces.
Good.
And I
Okay.
walk over to Char and be like, "You're my only friend now. My wife is gone. I am depression."
Yeah. All right.
There,
I'm making my way
Wes
to
is
this
spiraling.
palisade. I'm making my way to the palisade.
There, old Wes.
Okay.
Come. We go.
Yes, I
Wait,
come.
how
And
do
Betty
we?
is come, but come not together. Come alone.
Come
Does
go
someone
with us.
have a white
Oh,
cloth
okay.
that we can?
I'm not there. I'm not there. I've already left. I can't anymore. I've seen normal people, and I want to be a part of that. I'm running. I'm running towards the paladins.
No, that's probably the worst thing you can do.
Me white all red
Okay.
and brown now. No white.
I will hope that one of my undercloths is still a little bit white. I will take it off and
Okay.
try to wave it above my head to simulate like a white flag to be like we come in peace.
Macarena.
Can you roll me a d6 for how soiled your undercloth is?
I can. I most definitely can. Let me grab my most soiled d6. Ooh, a 5.
Okay, so it's more of a brown than a white. A little green too.
But
Being
Did
as
you poop your pants? Were you scared? Do you need a
they'll
hug?
understand what I'm trying to communicate. they are
A
Shit
pink
flag.
flag? A poop
Can
flag?
hold on.
some
I'm
white.
gonna roll a perception check. You have been spotted, mostly because
good.
Cash is sprinting toward them loudly.
Yeah.
We're just gonna see perception.
Uh-huh.
They rolled okay. They have a vague idea of what your flag is symbolizing.
Yes.
So,
Peace,
um,
motherfucker.
so they look at you with caution over the top of their hastily constructed palisade and yell, "Ho there! What goblins be ye?"
Oh, yeah,
Me no
I'm
farmer.
Spark.
No farmer. That
No.
did not answer my query.
No hoeing. No farmer.
Yeah, we ain't got no hose.
I see. Neither do we. We are men of God.
Good. We are looking. We need help. All right. There's loads
Bitches
of
get
dead
stitches.
things
That's
over
what.
there, and they're coming to get us. And I'm guessing they're coming to get you too. Maybe we can help each other. We got secret tunnels. We know secrets.
What sort of help could goblins offer to the likes of us, strong and nobly defended paladins?
I'll give you a cocked ride.
That is disgusting. How could you suggest such a thing?
It's
First
a
of
boar.
all,
You could eat it.
It's a. Hey! Stop trying to eat the cock. I know
Guys,
you like eating cock,
You
but
guys,
just
you guys
don't.
look hungry. You guys look hungry.
just a
Maybe you could
reminder,
chow
uh,
down on
C-
this big
C-
meaty boar cock.
Christina and Betty B have both departed.
Yes, they are gone.
So,
Fuck.
and
I can get you. I can get you a boar. I can
Char-
get you a boar.
just a
Spark.
little bit of metagaming.
Char can help with fire.
Ah! Stand back, you! Do not try
Me no
and
sheep.
rile us up.
Me no
We are
sheep.
already on edge from the undead down the valley.
Oh,
But
that's
fire
our.
friend.
Wait, that's. I need to get back to character. Sorry. That's our problem as well. But how about we work together to annihilate them for good?
Can you roll me a diplomacy check?
Would that be
That needed to come from out of my toes. Damn. Hold up. Diplomacy. Let's see.
I just want to remind you guys, for any of the note takers, there might be an object that would be valuable right now.
My
These nuts?
no.
Not these nuts. It's
My
never
notes
these
are,
nuts.
are kind of bad for
What do
this
you
session.
mean it's never these nuts? It always works in the bedroom.
Well, these are God-fearing paladins out in the open.
Wait, hold on.
among
Didn't? Oh shit! The chief of the tribe gave us something to hand over to them, right?
I
Yeah.
don't
Right.
know.
I don't have brain cells. You got this. I believe
I
in you.
thought this was gonna be one session, so I did not make any notes. The only thing I wrote down was J Rand, but it could have been from a different session.
All I have is 3 paths.
All right, so a person most likely to take over the tribe. You said you think you might have something.
Yeah. There was. I can't remember what it was. Cash can't remember. But
Okay.
can Spark do like an intelligence check to see if he remembers? Like there was a message, right, from the tribal chief or something that
Like
we
a
had to hand
letter?
over.
Maybe. Sure. Give me an intelligence check, and I'll see if I can remind you.
Recall knowledge.
Recall knowledge. Okay. Okay.
That's a straight
I rolled.
intelligence check.
Okay. I rolled a 16 plus things. Recall knowledge. Intelligence. Where is it?
And while you're doing this, Shroom, what was your diplomacy check?
11 total.
Okay.
Where's recall knowledge?
They are unconvinced.
It's straight
Fuck.
intelligence. Recall knowledge is it's not in any of the sheets.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just a
Dirty.
stat that's within there.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Okay. There's something burning a hole in your pocket.
pull out the thing. It's in my pocket.
From your pocket, you pull out a small idol of Serene, the goddess of the sun that you all worship.
Yeah, I
And
present it to the paladin. Noble paladin, we are not mere savages. We worship,
Fire!
celebrate, and shut up, Char.
What?
And divine wisdom and kindness towards her fellow man.
And fire.
hmm,
Won't you please aid us in our quest and stuff?
mm, give that over.
hand
And
it
he
over.
takes the symbol from you. I'm just gonna pretend this is. Wait, hold on.
Uh-huh.
He takes the idol of Serene and looks it over. This is real. Where did you get
Yeah,
this?
our chieftain gave it to us. He said that you was in trouble and that we should come here to help you guys,
Help
and that you
us.
might be, and
So you
you
are
could
not here
help
looking
us.
for aid on your own.
Yeah, that's what I meant to. Yeah, we need help against the undead that's in the north.
Yes, understandably. But as you can see, we have our hands full here. What aid could you possibly offer us?
Sir,
A station
what in
before.
hand make full?
Excuse
These
me?
nuts.
You said full hands. What in hands? I see nothing.
Is this one stupid?
Yeah,
No, he's my best friend. Shut up. I love him. Okay,
Is the other one
guys,
stupid
I don't like
too?
these people. Can we turn
they,
around and
yeah.
just go
They,
back?
we need your help desperately. This is what I've been left with. All right.
Yes.
This, believe it or not, this is the best we got. All right. Look, we need help.
All
For
right.
yourself, you should speak. We very
No,
good.
no, shut up.
Flamey one.
Yes.
Full hands
Me char.
is an expression.
What's freshen?
Full. We have a lot going on right now.
Me
It's
too.
gonna be 4 sessions.
Not
It's
enough
gonna be
fire.
Sure. Great. I'm so glad for you, little buddy.
This girl is on fire. Sorry.
Oh
You
Wes.
see what
oh,
I'm dealing
Wes.
with? Can you
Oh
please
Wes.
help us?
I still don't know what
he
what
called me
what
buddy.
sort of aid could we offer you? You are just a small band of goblins, and we are a small
Char,
band
best
of
buddy.
paladins.
No, we got a
Preparing
whole
ourselves
tribe.
for the onslaught.
Wait,
We got a whole tribe. We got like loads of us over through the mountains.
big
And
buddy.
you wish us to defend you? How are we supposed to fight our way out
Big buddy.
of this
No, there's
Big
a
buddy.
secret way.
Big buddy. Spark,
secret
shut
way?
up. Big buddy. Big buddy.
Yes.
Buddy.
You shiny, me Bernie.
Yeah.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Just nod and say good job, and he normally
Good
goes
job,
away.
buddy. That seems great. Here,
Yes.
play with this toy. And
No.
he hands the idol of Serene over
He pulls
to
out
Char.
his doll and starts whispering in its ear again.
Listen, I am just a guard here. You, one who seems less stupid than the others. Just wait a second.
Me no stupid.
And
Okay.
he walks.
Yes.
Me. I'm less stupid than the others.
He walks back among the other knights, and you see him hastily discussing something with someone in a more formal attire.
Oh,
They look at
Finally.
you across the wooden palisade and step closer.
Spark, me do that.
I'm close
Goblins.
Cause me little buddy.
please help. Spark is close to tears at this point and drop to his knees. Please, don't leave me with them anymore. Please, please.
Goblins.
Yes.
Why do you wish for aid from us onset by these terrible, disgusting ghouls? What can we possibly do for you?
Kill the dead. Kill him again.
Kill the
Well-
dead and give us food.
Oh, also,
bad.
we need a new place to live because this place is gonna get taken over soon, and
Well,
we want
this
to
is
learn.
a terrible place to try to set up camp. Can't you see that we are swarmed here by a massive army of undead? How can we help you?
Where's the army? I don't see it.
We can sneak you out.
They're down the way, down the. You can see them
Secret
at the
tunnels.
end of the
Bigger buddy.
Right over there.
Bigger buddy.
secret.
Bigger buddy, me no. As I
Yes.
said before, you sparkle sparkle, me Bernie Bernie. Undead?
I appreciate your optimism, small friend, but
Yeah, we can make a
unfortunately,
nuclear bomba.
Small
With
friend.
Char.
the guard is going to turn and whisper in the ear of this more noble-looking paladin, and he will then turn to you and say, "Ah, you are followers of Serene, so you are not perhaps the savages that you portray yourself as."
No, that's why. No, but no, I'm not. I'm not.
Why do you think we arrived at the White Flag? If we wanted to go to you and find out everything you have and take it over and kill you, we would have done that without you noticing. So we are here to help each other.
Okay, can I have everyone roll a collective diplomacy check?
Oh boy.
Oh, this is 18.
An 18.
Lucky
I
13.
A diplomacy?
Yep.
7.
Oh,
The
You're
what?
killing us!
13.
13.
Right.
at least some people are carrying their weight.
What is
Um,
Wes, what is
Heck.
yours?
I'm looking for the character sheet at the moment. Yeah, give me a moment, please. I'm a little bit on the stupid one, remember?
No, you're
How
Let
about,
me guesstimate, you don't have a +1.
how about we say that you give a helping action to Cash and he gets to re-roll his instead?
Yes, because I rolled a 1, so I agree with that.
Don't say
Don't
that.
tell me that.
Well, that was not for the DM, okay?
You heard nothing.
Yeah. I flashed you with the.
All right, madam, go ahead and look over
thingy.
here.
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly that. Thank you. Thank you for reenacting.
Spark, what did you
23.
get?
23.
That's
Great.
what I was expecting from you.
So this more noble clad man says, "All right, unbar the gate. Bring them in." And you are permitted entry. He meets you at the gate and beckons with a sort of solemn grace to him for you to follow. And you make it toward, or you walk towards his tent that he was standing at before.
Okay.
Despite
Priest
the
in
fine.
tent?
What?
Nothing.
Oh. Despite the fine fabrics the tent is constructed from, the interior of this large pavilion is anything but fancy. A few boards lay across upturned barrels to form a table, and several cut logs serve as chairs. What looks like a large map is laid out on the boards, smooth stones, and other small items set in place where the troops that they are represent. A human-sized cot rests in one corner with thick fur blankets piled atop it, and a few continual flame torches provide bright light to the interior. So you have been led into this by a man who represents himself as the Watcher Lord, the one who is in charge of this camp, and his name is Ulfin.
Olfen.
But do we
Hello,
know
my
he's
name
the
is
Watcher?
Ulfin. He says, "I am the lord of this battalion, and my name is Ulfin. You've been granted permission into our measly fortifications because you
Kinky.
have convinced me that you mean us no harm and that perhaps you wish to work alongside us. Now you have a moment to make your case."
Oh.
Wish we do not. Need to, we do.
Yeah, what
Wise
Yoda
word.
said.
Wish we were, huh?
Go on, say it again.
Wish we do not. Need to, we do.
Yeah, that's still Why does he talk like this?
I don't know. He watched a play once, and is really hooked on it now.
I
Oh.
think he likes Star Wars.
War of
I have
the
a slight
Stars.
feeling.
Yes, I've seen
Yeah.
it as well.
Don't mind him. He kind of
Cool. Yeah.
Have some respect.
He once got stuck in a revolving door, so you know.
me ask his help. He say, you know same name, you me no help. And me go squirt.
Yeah, he's very kinky. He likes to be called by his name.
Anyway, let's do.
Yeah. So
brief-
anyway, the reason for us being here,
It is called.
I have introduced myself to you. Please introduce yourselves back, as is only played custom.
Hi, I'm always calm. I'm very smart, smarter than everyone here. Trust me on that one, but don't ask.
All right. Nice
Me
to
Char,
meet
me
you,
little buddy.
little buddy,
Yeah.
He's my best buddy.
best buddy. So you two are. Anyway, moving forward.
No, we're not fuck. Come on, we're not best
I'm
buddies.
smart.
Dad,
Not
I
that
got a
kind buddy.
wife.
Not that kind
Bar.
buddy. He marry.
I've
Trek,
I've
my
moved
name is.
past it, to be honest. Spark
Mhm.
and
I will extend a hand, which is like almost kind of gross, like two long fingernails with mud underneath it, and I'll be like, "Shrew, nice to meet you."
this paladin does not seem to put on airs and takes your hand and shakes it vigorously.
Oh, good grip, good.
Great.
He then lets go at that reaction.
Why are we still alive? Why has he not just fucking killed us instantly? Why are we not dead?
Honestly, I
miss
don't
my
know.
wife, guys.
Why
Can
has
we
he
go
let
home?
this go on
I'm
for
kind
so
of
long?
over this conversation.
You know, I'm getting there myself, old Wes.
Oh, Wes, no, they think
You
me
remember
buddy.
my
You-
name
you
though?
so
That's
good.
pretty
You
cool.
say
We stay.
you say that you can help us. How?
Fire!
Yeah. Fire.
You will give us firepower?
Me be fire, yes.
Yeah,
Char
take
go
him.
fire. Boom.
We can
Better
give
than
you.
nothing.
Me fire, me
We'll give you
whoosh.
char. We'll give you char. If you help us.
Well, we are fighting a losing battle against the undead, who will soon swarm this camp. So,
Then
yes, we will
what
take
is the
whatever
issue?
firepower you have.
Oh,
Is it
we
a
know.
skill
un-
issue
Undead
or...
gooey or dry?
I think it depends.
We know a lady in the secret cave tunnels. She's got like a whole store for the stuff you guys might be able to use.
Secret cave?
Yeah.
Please elaborate.
Hey
The-
Spark,
for-
don't,
okay,
don't
so the
tell
way
them.
we got-
It's a secret.
The way we got here is like through the tunnels in the mountain, so we got like we just avoided the undead completely.
Wait, so you say there is a path that does not lead past them? That we are not cornered?
Are you?
No,
Oh,
you're not
yeah.
going to You
Secret
can easily
tunnel.
get out.
When the
I-
old man
follow us,
asks if you're dead,
You can follow us,
then
and we'll
it's
get you
real.
out of here right now.
He's say secret tunnel through the mountain.
And
Mhm.
what do you want in exchange for this knowledge and for leading us?
Be big buddy.
Money.
Food.
Money.
We need food.
Big buddy.
Food.
Food.
I want
Oh,
to
Oh, yeah,
Provide
yeah, yeah, yeah.
some food.
Yeah.
Or like a new place to live, because like our place is
What?
probably gonna get taken over soon.
I don't know where you live or where you're from.
I
Please
will
want a
tell
hot
him
tub.
the
continue.
name of the village. that
Wait,
we-
Spark.
The village.
Spark.
Huh? Yeah.
Chari sense tingling.
I don't know what that means.
No, I don't. What does that mean, buddy? What's tingling?
He um second big buddy. Spark, come. And he's gonna try to pull Spark aside and
I'll go with.
whisper to him very quietly. Um, he no seem like buddy.
He's totally a buddy. He's gonna help us. It's a
Long-
paladin.
Longshanks no like Gobbo.
He's been fine so far.
Okay.
Just a reminder, Char, that this is the whole purpose of the quest was to convince them to come back with you.
I know, but Char's Char.
Okay. All right.
I
Char,
look at the tall dude
look
and
at
be
that.
like, I'm pretty sure they're talking about you having a small cock.
How would they know
Well,
that?
they are discussing. I will go up to the paladin and I
Sparkly, do
will
you?
start giving
But
directions towards the tunnel.
Thank you.
That is not far from here at all.
No, it's close
How
by.
did
We
we
can
not?
walk
How did
in
we
the
miss
walk.
this in our scouting? And you say it leads all the way through the mountain, and that we would
Yeah,
be
but
able to avoid the undead army.
Well, I
it
don't
goes
know if
straight to
you
our
might be too
village.
big and too horizontally gifted, but you know.
Yeah,
Are you
it goes
saying
straight
I'm
to our
fat?
village. It's fine.
You can crawl. It's not a worry.
It's really
All right.
tall cave.
And what of the threats that linger in the cave?
Oh, everything's dead apart from like maybe a troll.
I think it was a
One
troglodyte.
big scary creature.
Troglodyte.
You
Big,
guys did kill
big,
it,
Oh,
I think.
big
we killed
lizard
him.
go. Blah, 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 blah.
So someone aggroed some creature in there for some reason. I don't know who that was, but you know, yeah. Sorry about my cat, by the way. I'm gonna mute.
I wondered what. I thought it was the fucking neighbor.
Also, we make fried chicken with thing that make me go.
Fried chicken.
Yes, big scary
There was a really big chicken.
serpent
We had to
cock.
kill it, and then we cooked it, and then we ate it. Yeah,
A cockatrice? You fought a cockatrice.
there you go.
It make me go
Mhm.
squirty squirt.
Oh, and zombie pigs. We fought zombie pigs.
They no good tasting.
Well, naturally.
And
But
I
keep in mind.
myself am a
Keep in mind.
vegetarian, so
and strange calamari.
strange. Okay.
But
That one.
Listen,
we got through just the 5, 6-ish of us, and we're just the 6 of us, and you are
7.
with at least 5 more.
Yeah,
So we
I
should
agree.
be fine,
6, 2. I count 5.
right? That's what I thought.
Yeah.
there are more than 5 of us here, though I wish
Where they
to not
hide?
disclose. You guys are in the middle of the camp. You must have. It does not matter. We shall pack our few belongings quickly. Can you be ready in 30 minutes
I'm
to
ready
lead
now.
We're
us?
ready now. We're
Yeah,
ready.
Okay,
you
well,
be
we
ready
need
30
Can you
minutes.
be
minutes.
ready in 30 minutes?
Yes, we are quick with our packing.
You do 10?
You don't
do
know what
10?
10 is, Char. All right,
It's
you're
this
just making it
many.
longer.
No, look. Here, eat these rations, and he
Eat this
puts them
cat.
out. He puts them out on the table where the map is, and as you guys start eating, he leaves the tent and leaves you to your snacking.
This
Um,
dry.
30 minutes later, the tent has been
It's
unbuilt
not
around
tasty.
you, and the table
It's
pulled
not
out
yummy.
from under you.
Oi! I was eating
And
over here.
and there is a large line of paladins standing behind the original scout that had met with you, the Watcher Lord. Um,
5.
Ulthen comes back over to your group and says,
Char, I
"We are
think there
ready."
might be 6 of them. Not 5. I think you
There-
forgot
Oh,
to count
yes,
one.
big buddy. I forgot big buddy. Yes, 6.
For,
Yeah.
for all of you non-goblins, there are 62 of them. But since you guys cannot count beyond 6, I think that is a valiant effort. So they are now all standing with packs on their backs, their horses held by reins instead of ridden, and they nod to you to lead on.
I'll take them towards the caves.
All right.
So many.
You
Only
make it
6,
back
not
into the
too many.
caves and are able to lead them without incident past the mushroom forest that you found, back
Mhm.
by the woman that you saved from the cockatrice, though she quickly bars her door at the presence of strangers, and out into the fields of your home.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're just down this little valley here. You can probably see it right there. That's where we live.
Over the meadow
Honey,
and
I'm
through the woods.
home!
But then further that way, is where the dead stuff is, and there's a lot of them. Like way more than I. Yeah, like loads.
More than 6.
Like 10 times 6, probably.
So like 8.
It's
Yeah,
more of
maybe
us than it is of you. So
like 12,
we're the better team here. Just so you
probably.
know.
Moving on.
As we start approaching, I will pull off out my underwear again and just start
Yeah.
waving it again to be like to our own people, because we're now with a whole army of like at least 6 people, and they need to know that they are with us.
Okay.
Schumer, it's nice, but could you put your poopy pants back on, please?
I haven't seen them wave back yet, so I will keep doing it.
All right.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
you have successfully led the paladins through the tunnels. They have collapsed the tunnels behind them so that the undead, if they were
Oh.
to discover this this way, cannot come back through. And you
So
have made
I tell you, Spark,
Is
you'll
it?
do
Did
it.
any one of them die?
No,
no,
that's not the problem. The one that's still
no,
inside is the problem.
yeah, the lady.
no. On the far end.
Oh,
Just
Oh,
the
okay,
okay,
tunnel
okay,
okay,
okay.
itself,
okay.
not the whole section.
Yeah, just the
Sure,
small,
The
not the entire
entryway.
cave system.
got
No,
you.
Just
I
that
thought
one
like
entrance.
the entrance from our side was gonna be closed. Because if that is
No,
so, okay, okay, that's good. Then we're fine.
no. The woman can still escape if she chooses to.
Cool.
You guys also could have invited her along, but you chose not to. But
She got scared. It's fine.
so you've made it back to the Crooked Toe tribe, which is where you came from, and you've met up again with Chief Velkick.
Who's got a crooked toe, by the way, out of the people here?
Valkick.
Can
Most people have crooked toes within the goblin camp. It is something that happens when you run around barefoot a lot. You break your toes as
Yeah,
goblins.
seems
I
fair.
don't know. You have weak toe bones. It's genetic.
Yeah,
Except Char not of
at
crooked
least
toe.
my bone
it's a
game is
family thing.
better.
Except for Char, who has straight toes but crooked everything else. Uh, so
Checks
you
out.
reach the village where Betty B has prepped Chief Velkick, saying that your journey was successful and that you had made it to the Paladins, and the village is already half packed by the time you arrive. Most of your structures have been unbuilt, and any of the salvageable building materials have been loaded onto the many warthogs that you all possess. Um, any of the leftover food rations that you have are also loaded into the packs of the warthogs. And the paladins introduce themselves to Chief Velkick. Ulthun shakes her hand, tells her that he gave the
Can I
idol of
say to him
Serenade,
before, like, see, you took 30 minutes to pack. We took 30 seconds. We win.
and I commend you for that, he says. Ever the dignified paladin. He shakes hands with Chief Velkick, tells her that her idol of Serenade is with Char, or at least it was. We'll see if he ever gives it back. And you all are able to make your escape from the Whispering Tyrant's forests and resettle yourselves in a place called Absalom.
Oh,
That sounds way too epic for a
For
goblin
goblins.
location within Epsilon, and you arrive, it's just a crooked camp. Oh, hi.
I can read you
Well, maybe
the
it's full of asbestos. You know, Absalon, asbestos. You never
Could
know.
be. Who knows?
well
So
to just read the conclusion here. Your arrival in Absalom. Eventually, the survivors make their way to the Isle of Kortos and the city of Absalom. With tales of the Whispering Tyrant and his spreading undead control, the goblin survivors are allowed into the city, um, and the knights accompany them so that they can vouch for the Crooked Toes, and the city officials find a place for the tribe to settle. Eventually, the tribe is approached from a representative from the Pathfinder Society, a goblin alchemist named Gribblesmack, who joined the Pathfinders 5 years ago along with a handful of other goblins. He greets you all and notes that the society is always looking for new members and that a few goblins have already been accepted into their ranks. And that
Ooh,
is where the story concludes.
Damn. All right, all
Wow.
right, all right, all right. Thank you very much.
That was fun.
That was way
Yeah.
more difficult than it
Should have
needed
been.
to be.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I will say we're goblins, so it kind of makes sense.
Your decision making processes.
Yeah.
I think you guys did great. This was really fun. 3 sessions.
I think you guys did
I'm so
great.
forced. You guys did great. It's really good.
You made
I
this
gave
one
you.
shot take 3.
I did give you
Yeah.
a very, very friendly Olson. Is all we'll say.
Yeah, the friendliest.
He was
He
in
must have
a really good
gotten
mood.
laid like 3 times in a row the last night, and he was like, I'm in the best mood ever. What could happen? What could go wrong? Fuck it.
Pretty much,
Let's
that is
go.
exactly what happened. He and his lover. Anyway, so
Well,
Backstory.
so you guys have escaped. You saved all of your resources. You fed the tribe, and you resettled. And now you're being
Yeah.
asked to join the
and I got
Pathfinders.
reunited with my wife.
Yes.
Yeah. I need to go to that bush over there for just a regular inspection of the bush.
All right.
Bush
So
inspector.
Betty B and Old West go, and then you hear quite soon that Old West is carrying their child.
Oh,
Sure.
All right. Um, thoughts, impressions of this story? Did you guys like playing these characters?
Oh,
It was really good.
sorry.
it was funny to have something else.
Yeah.
It's
wasn't
really
quite hard
challenging.
to, like-
Is it like really like hard for you guys to be like the mature, sensible, like non like chaotic character? Because it was exhausting for me.
Sometimes.
It was hard to be chaotic with a voice in the back of my mind saying like, "Just do this."
I liked being able to just let it go and not have to worry about the like 10 million things that you had to deal with, Hermit.
I mean, this is a pretty simple campaign. It's like there's a point A, B, and C, and
and
you
we
either get
added
a
it,
good outcome or a bad one.
and
So
we went to point Q. So
that's true. Yeah, point chaos.
I did enjoy, not to downplay it, but to actually be able to play and not have to worry about what you guys were going to do.
Mhm.
To make everyone
Including
else
yourself.
worry, for once. That was amazing. It was an awesome 3 sessions for me. Um, I did enjoy diving into Char. I made this
He's a fun
character on a
character.
whim. Um, there was a lot that I didn't get to play out that I was thinking, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. So much that I scared Cash away.
Imagine.
He's just running away. He's like, "No, I see what I've done."
I
And
will
now
say
everyone
the
stop talking about him.
Hi.
Shit, he's back.
I will say one
Sorry,
of the
guys. I
reasons
screamed for there was a crash in F1. Sorry.
one of the reasons I play Druin the way I do in our main campaign is to help with the pacing of the story because we all are rather funny people who have lots to say, and sometimes it can be a little challenging to move from like the the role playing aspect through the plot, and
Mhm.
that was definitely cemented in this session. But I had a very good time DMing you all, so.
You
You had
did an
some really
awesome
weird
job. So
characters.
I am gonna say that it was a stellar job. And I'm not saying this lightly. You kept us on.
I know what you've gone through today.
You kept us
I
on track.
understand it.
You kept us on track enough to still allow us enough freedom to be insane,
Mm-hmm.
but still keep
Yeah.
us on track. Um,
3
Well,
and
weeks was below the
and
predicted time it would
and
take
one of the
to get it
reasons
done.
that I played Char the way I played Char is I did want Cash to understand the daily troubles Druin goes through.
Oh no, am I your Char? Oh no.
I don't know if I mean,
I played it with an extremism
Uh-huh.
to
Okay.
make a
Well,
point.
point taken. I will definitely stop
I
being
will say,
childlike.
like,
No.
you all, besides Spark, all of you were kind of playing Cash-esque characters. um
The many personalities of Cash.
the many personalities of Cash. I'd say maybe not Shroom, like Shroom intentionally tried to help the group, but maybe misguidedly. I don't know.
In his
I
own
think
way.
it was very fun. I don't think that Druin has to deal with as much because it's more like Cash and Shatari together when they start going. That's when it gets scary. And then if Rissy has had a few drinks and jumps in the fray, it's
Now I
Never
will say,
intentionally.
so I will say with our main stream, we have a lawful good and the rest are chaotic of some
Mhm.
sort.
Mhm.
Most are chaotic neutral,
Uh,
and I think
I
we
think
have
I'm
one
neutral.
true
Neutral.
neutral.
Is that me?
No, Rissy's the
Oh,
true neutral, being a druid.
Yeah,
fuck.
I
The
believe
fuck am I
so.
then? Hold
You're
up.
You're
chaotic neutral.
chaotic.
No, I am not chaotic. Wait, let me.
Absolutely are. You married me. You're definitely chaotic.
No, wait. Let me check. Let me check. I will.
You're not lawful, I know that, and you're not
Mm,
true neutral.
mm,
I would say Rizzy has turned more
To
towards the
dark
chaotic
side.
side,
Well, that
but
was not by choice.
It's by association.
She
I
kind
see.
of has it forced upon her.
you are the
yeah, that's
culmination
true.
of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So
I believe when she joined, she was true neutral, and now she's like falling off the edge.
It changed.
Now, Shatari was chaotic good at the start until Rissy joined.
yep.
And she became jealous of Rissy's love for
Ability to
shiny.
take things. Yeah.
And then tried to kill her. Yes, we remember.
Yes. And if you haven't, check out the YouTube. They're
Hmm.
all in there.
That was fun.
That was fun.
I remember coming back. Yeah, you almost died.
Wait, what?
Okay.
I did what?
Yeah,
What
I
kind of
think you had.
enemies did we
I
fight?
think at that
No.
time, Rissy had 14 hit points, and Shatari hit you for 12. It was 10 or 12. It was like I was like a little beside myself. But yeah, I am looking forward to season 3. We are making some combat changes just to totally steal everyone away from this and move into our main campaign set. So the way that we're doing um, initiative moving forward, we're doing group
Okay.
initiative.
Oh.
So what's going to happen is you guys are going to each roll your initiative, and we're going to tally and sum that. And if you beat my monster initiative, you guys go first, and you all get your standard actions,
Uh-huh.
but you guys can do it in whatever order you guys want, however you
Oh.
want. So
Oh.
we could have Cash run in, and as Cash is running in, we can have Visati casting a fireball in as Cash is going to strike. So it'll make it more interactive for all of you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Could do something like combos as well, like as I'm running in, Risky could do
Exactly.
enlarge on me or
Yeah.
something.
I'm trying to, with this change. I've been reading some other thoughts about other DMs run stuff. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get it more interactive for you guys.
Okay.
Because I have been noticing with some of our bigger epic fights, and certain characters end up taking 20 minutes for a turn. The ones that have like 3 hits per action. Not looking at anyone, Jeff.
Just, just a suggestion too. Like if we are trying to like pace up combat a little bit, pre-rolling is always helpful. So like
Yes.
pick at least your attack. You don't have to pick who you're attacking or where you're attacking, but you gotta pick what attack you plan to do and roll all of your dice to see if you succeed and to see how much damage you do. Because then you can say, okay, so that guy is on his last legs. All right, he's the guy that I hit because I did hit on my die 20, and then I did 15 damage. And then that sort of paces up combat. You can also do something that I've done in other campaigns that I've run, Bolli, is people get really into the weeds. And I think that it's really helpful like for this kind of campaign where it's a stream, like we're trying to be entertaining, right? This isn't exactly like how I would play D&D as an individual by myself, like we're trying to be entertaining, that's part of it.
Yes.
But um putting time limits on stuff is okay, because I like to say like, okay, you've got 20 seconds left to make this decision before the wall drops or the spikes come out or the goblin gets hungry and eats you, stuff like that. um
Certain things I am
Pressure.
going to be putting timers into. But like the reason that I'm doing this combat change is I'm trying to make it more interactive, not so
mhm,
much like it, because a turn is 6 seconds. I'm trying to make it more where everyone is acting at the same time, and it is
mhm,
it is literally 6 seconds. So like Cash could be running in and then hitting, and then all of a sudden as he hits, a firebolt is coming over his shoulder
mhm.
as he's hitting, so you guys are going to be able to build off of each other's actions.
Though again, knowing us, we will take 45 minutes to discuss doing
6 seconds.
one thing.
But again,
Single
So
round,
I
yeah.
am going to be keeping you guys on task, and that's my job, right?
Okay.
My
Okay.
job as the DM, as you know, Hermit, with these last 3 sessions, my job is to pace you guys. So even though there is going to be, it's your guys' turn and then it's the monster's turn, um, there is going to be limitations within that. I am going to be putting stuff in there where, as you guys are doing something, an environmental effect could come in
awesome.
Oh.
to attack, and stuff like that. And just to bring it up, the next session is literally going to be a quick shop. Um, we have what's his name? Fishy. What's your character's name?
Oh, sorry. Me, always.
Onus. No,
Always.
no. Your new your
No,
your
in normal
main
campaign.
character. Onus, isn't it?
Uh,
Heinous.
Anus.
Heinous,
Heinous.
heinous, heinous,
Heinous.
heinous, heinous.
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 Sorry,
That was it.
I haven't even looked at anything for like 2 months right now. So Heinous is actually going to be getting approached by Glimmercleck's associate, because he is
Oh.
the only one who does not have a special
The who what?
tool.
Now,
Um,
huh?
yeah, don't worry, you'll
I have a
understand.
special tool between my legs.
Heinous will
Oh boy.
understand when it happens. Um, but also, it's going to be a travel session where there is going to be some land and sea travel involved.
Oh.
Because the start of the next session is on an island, so there is going to be, and it may get strung out to 2 sessions, knowing us. The sea travel may be a session, and the land travel may be a session. I've been working behind the scenes on writing up thoughts on what you guys may do over the land travel. Basically, you guys are heading south
You guys have
across
thoughts?
2 provinces
Occasionally.
to a port, to then board the ship and head out. And not to spoil anything, but you may see one of these in the
Oh,
water.
cool.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Look at that stinky winker.
And
No.
to give you an idea of size difference, okay? This is the
Hmm.
size of a standard goblin. Okay?
Okay.
That's
Okay.
to
Nice.
scale.
Ah,
Now make them kiss.
yes.
I don't think it'll happen because this guy will literally just eat the whole goblin in one go.
Oh, I love you, Goblin. I love you too, Kraken.
But yeah, this is standard human size compared to it. So
Now make the goblin and the human kiss.
this is actually so okay. I'm gonna go into like side story here. I ran a campaign for a couple years in person with my wife, my daughter, my other daughter, and some of our friends. So my daughter was Kermit D. Frog,
Nice.
who was
Ooh.
a frog ranger, basically. My wife was a
Kermit the Frog.
fetchling summoner,
Oh.
Cool.
Okay.
who had a giant snake like Nagini as her summon.
That's cool.
My
Guinea
best
is a snake, right?
Yeah.
yes,
Ah.
my best friend was an Oron,
Oh.
which is
Funky.
a half earth elemental.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Her
Rock hard.
his girlfriend was a oracle, and then we had an elven mage, a rogue who was a fox kin,
Mm.
and we also had a paladin, but I cannot find that miniature. It's somewhere over there.
Ah,
But
over
that ran
yonder.
for 3 years, and that's actually their minis that we all painted together.
I especially like Kermit the Frog.
That's
Yes.
Yeah.
good.
So
That's a good one.
she was a Gripply. It was an actual D&D campaign. She was a Gripply, and she was a ranger, and she played it hilariously. It was all in person, so whenever she was like, she actually acted out her moves as she was doing them.
Damn. Nice.
But yeah, no, that was a lot of fun. But that being said, this is my longest campaign now. You guys.
Woo! We
Yeah.
did it.
Wow.
Oh.
And
Feels like we are your
that was
longest relationship.
yeah. Mind
Oh.
mind you, yeah, my 25
Char,
year
my best friend.
Ballsy.
I like Char. He keep company when wife gone.
when wife and cock.
Not in that kind of way. He doesn't stroke my cock, okay? He only rides my cock when
Cock
he's
gone
wounded.
cock already gone with wife.
Yeah, exactly. He
Good
only
to know
Guess
that
rode
you guys
his
have to
cock
she
make
when he
holds
do.
was
that in the
wounded.
family.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I am going to end it here for myself.
Yes.
Yes, I was
Thank you.
just about to say thank you so
Bye,
much
Yes.
Jeff.
for your time.
Yes. And
Bye,
Bye, Jeff.
everyone.
thank you, Jeff.
I'll see you guys later.
We are gonna raid out. This was a short stream today. We knew it was gonna be.
Hmm.
But I am gonna say June 29th in 2 weeks. Okay, guys, 2 weeks.
Bye.
We have.
Oh,
That's okay. He's gone. a 3 year, sorry, 4 year stream anniversary. I'm not gonna say the age, birthday.
Oh.
we know.
I'm an old. You guys all know. The viewers don't need to know
Hmm.
how old I am. They can all guess
26.
28.
with my beautiful visage. But it is also going to be a Pride stream. So we are starting a bit early, um, and we are going to be doing a drag makeup stream at the beginning.
Mm.
I am going to have donation goals. That if we hit the goals, I will be doing things like eating Carolina Reaper beans. And
Oh.
I do have a special one that I am not announcing until a day or two before because I need to find out.
Do you
Dun,
do
dun,
you want us to wear
dun.
costumes on the Pride stream?
You can if you would like to.
When you
I
say costumes, what do you mean costumes?
I don't know, whatever you want.
be your prideful
Okay.
self.
could wear pride stuff. You could wear a cool outfit. You could try to dress up like your character, something like that. Just because Bali's gonna be, you can baby oil yourself, Cash.
Yeah,
Just because
done.
Bali's gonna be wearing drag, I think it'd be kind of fun if we all showed up a little bit.
Okay,
Yep.
I'll have to get some tarping down and definitely get like a shit ton of bottles of baby oil. But
Oh,
yeah,
I
I'm
gotta
in.
Yeah,
dress like Rizzy.
like the one thing I am gonna say is don't spend any money on it. If you have it in the closet, grab it.
I've got loads
If
of
your
baby
mom
oil. It's
has it
fine.
in the closet, grab it.
I need a cloak.
That would be cool.
um,
You could put little rat ears on. That'd be cute.
Oh,
just have fun with it. We're going to be, just having as much fun as we can. And we're
hmm
going to be doing the intro session. And from there, I do need to find out if who we're gonna raid out to. Laura, thank you for raiding into us. I know you are off doing chores, but thank you. It's much appreciated. Thank you for bringing your viewers and trusting our chaos with your viewers.
yeah.
Um, because we're not chaotic at all.
Not
And
even a
I
little
know
bit.
for a fact we're not everyone's taste. Um, we should be, but we're not. Some people do not like what we do, but that is okay. I do have a couple thoughts, unless we have anyone. We do have Tahoe streaming, who has
Oh,
Sure.
been in some
ferrets,
of our one
yeah.
shots in the past. I have. Let me just double check how they're doing,
Porcus, come on,
how
come
far
on.
in they are. They're playing Minecraft. They're having a little chill session. They've been going for 30 minutes, so it's still early in their stream. So I think Tahoe is a
That sounds great.
perfect one. So yes, we are going to raid out Tahoe of Ferrets. If you're not already following, drop them a follow. Stick around, get some more iron ore. So as you guys watch, you guys can help the players sow more chaos in our main stream. Um, we're currently at
Porcus.
10 chaos wheel spins at the next full session, which will not be the 29th. It'll probably be the July stream. Um, but again, everything that comes in on that stream is going any excess. I am going to be doing a giveaway also on that stream. You all you have to be is a follower. That
Oh,
is all. You don't need to be a subscriber or anything, just a follower and tuned in. We're
nice.
going to be making that announcement across the board. So, with that being said, I am going to raid out and end this session. And make sure if you are a follower, you use the top one. If you're not, use the bottom one. Um, so, definitely join in on this raid, get some more of that iron ore, and enjoy the time. Thank you guys all for joining in, and Hermit,
Thank you.
thank you so much for giving me the chance to actually play
Of
as a
course,
character. It was a lot of fun.
it was fun to DM.
Okay, awesome. Thank you guys all for tuning in, and off we go. Throw out those emotes and show your love and follow if you can. Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.